It is now probably about 2 in the morning. Like you can really see it's not quite a full moon, right? Because you guys are 2 days out from the festival, or 2 nights out, the Twin Moon Festival, and it was twin full moons.
Yes.
Yeah, so then it's getting close, right? Like, so you got a lot of loom, even with the fog. Yeah, it's just that still early morning air.
At the 2 additional hour mark, Elias gonna wake Varis up again. Like, all right.
Wait, read it. Yeah, read it to me.
If rest is interrupted by a period of strenuous activity, at least 1 hour of walking, fighting, casting spells, or similar adventuring, the characters must begin the long rest again to gain any benefit from it.
Okay. All right, well, that does sway me. I am nothing if not magnanimous. And following rules that are set up by Gary Gygax and the others. So yeah, all right. You get your fucking full rest, you little... You'll enjoy... You know what? The only easy day was yesterday, gentlemen. Enjoy your rest. Then yes, Chris, you do get your long rest. You may click it.
Clicking it now.
Ooh. Just to make sure that I'm understanding this and that we're... I need your guys' help because you've already clicked it. That's fine. That's not important.
Okay.
It is I'm worrying about the timeline again. So now with this rest, if I remember right, you have 1 day, 1 night.
So yeah, we have a full day. And then,
yeah.
Yes, exactly. Until the Twin Moon Festival.
Yeah. So you have a day, a night, a day, and then Twin Moon Festival.
Correct.
All right, yeah, so that's where you guys are at.
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah, well then.
Yeah, 2 full days, we're good.
Whatever. You'll be fine. You'll be plenty of rest in between. You'll be at hotels, loving it. I'm glad that the night's still early too, man. That's what I'm excited about, is that we got through it. After your 2 hours, you go ahead and you can wake him up. So now we said it was like 2 a.m., right?
6
I'll
hours.
Say 6, yeah, 6 hours. Right?
I need 6. Yeah, so it's 8. The way the rule reads, a long rest is 8 hours. But that includes a 2-hour watch, so it's 6 hours of sleeping, 2 hours of watch.
Okay, yeah. Well, that works even better.
Yeah.
Even though you took a lot more watches, I'll say that you are trained, right? Like, you're tough. Mm. You're tough, dude. You don't even need to make a con save on it. It's just sometimes you got to bear down and suck through it, and you're able to do it. Mostly because you feel real bad about Hestia and the little girl, so it's not that hard for you to find that dig down to that motivation to sleep. And honestly, you probably found it a little bit in the beginning, right? When you were first away, like, it's been 2 hours. I need to wake him up. You're probably a little bit like, fuck, I'm not even that tired. Like, you probably could have kept going anyways. And then you went through and learned a valuable lesson about how resting works. We all did. And now you're ready for your 6 hours of just uninterrupted sleep because you burned your 2 hours.
So it works out, yeah.
So let's hope nothing happens.
Yep. So Elias is going to go to sleep now. He's going to have to take his armor off to do it.
Are you wearing medium armor?
I'm wearing heavy armor, chainmail.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, then I'm going to say, yeah, you can take it off.
I'll give you some assistance.
For
be like,
comfortable rest.
How do you wear this?
I mean, training.
Do you not get smolderingly hot?
I mean, it's just part of the training. You get used to it. But yeah, it gets hot. It does. Not so much the chainmail itself. It's this undershirt that I have to wear to keep it from chafing my nips.
Then he gets a whiff of it. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Whew. Yeah, it's like you're ripe, but it's all contained in there. It's just like a...
Yeah, that smells another thing you gotta get used to.
A roasting turkey.
Yeah, it's like a roasting turkey, absolutely. Whew. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll do my best. It's like a pig in a... Anyway.
Before Elias goes to sleep, he's gonna burn the last of all but one of his lay on hands.
On himself?
On himself. Because he needs it.
Before you go to sleep. All right, good.
Yeah.
So you're taking your walk here early in the morning. Stuff. You gonna gear up, or what are you doing? Like, you helped him get his gear off.
Yep.
You find yourself there.
Tucked him in, laid him down. All right, good. I'm walking a little bit of the perimeter, checking on the grave, make sure it's fine.
You do notice that there is a single claw print, basically, from it looks like one of them had moved across the top of the dirt. It's your keen druid eye catches it. Like, you can't really tell in the dirt, but you can tell.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. It's like I can't unsee it now. Gosh dang it! I try to smooth the dirt out a little bit, like on hands and knees, and just like, gosh, stupid.
It feels pretty great,
raptors.
Man. Honestly, as your hands brush across the dirt,
nice.
You miss that soft feeling. A soft mean like a good moist dirt ripe for planting, the harvest time, the dry cakes of dirt during summer, and you feel for a second an odd sense that you've been missing something. Something you forgot. Something about nature. Just being in contact, feeling the dirt, feeling the pulse of it. Make for me a nature check, a wisdom saving throw, and then roll a d20.
Okay. I think as he's also doing this and kind of in thought, he's kind of almost grabbing a small handful and letting the dirt kind of go through his fingers. So 16 for the nature. Wisdom saving throw. 12. Pure d20.
You're just in general nature. 2. But yeah, all right, to start with, as your nature, as you feel out and you're holding this dirt in your hand, it's fertile, as you know, the ground around these parts tend to be. With that almost we're blessed sort of soil. But there is something else in it. There is almost like a coldness or an absence, something going on. And it doesn't feel exactly right to you. As you're feeling this, you can feel like a sliver of a thought pushing kind of like a knife into your mind in a whispering, screeching voice that you're able to just barely push back against before it punches through, and you hear a away, save away, the thought goes. And with you too, well, we'll see where that goes. I'll allow you to make an insight check if you want to know more.
Okay. We all definitely kind of focus in on that.
You are looking for a 13.
Oh, nope.
No? It doesn't really make that much sense. As much sense. Away, save away. In a raspy, thorny voice. As soon as it's gone, you look and there's no more dirt in your hand. Like you release the dirt from your hands back onto the grave. The grave does look smooth.
Nice. Does it look like I'd been sitting there for more time than, or basically did I lose track of time kind of thing?
No.
Okay.
I mean, to your understanding of it, no.
Got it. Okay.
Because also you're in a ladder. So you look over and he's still asleep, so it's not been 1,000 years.
Oh yeah, I mean,
or it's not been 20. So when you look at it, no, you don't see the fire is where it is. You were not taking anywhere. When it hit you, it was more like a scream from somewhere you're not understanding.
Okay.
But you heard it as a scream, and you really couldn't read more into that. But no, there's not. You look around. It is still in the early morning. The bugs have quieted again, but it is not
as threatening kind of.
Yeah, not a threatening. It is just that quiet, when you're up and nothing else is.
I kind of ponder in this moment, and I kind of think about maybe my father and the other druids and be like, maybe they have more insight. There's something is missing. Something is missing here. I kind of snap myself out of it a little bit, stand up, kind of brush off the knees, be like, need to do more looking into this. Something is off. And I think with that, kind of check on Elias, gonna gauge the perimeter and finish my watch. I would say kind of because it kind of stays dark because of the fog, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like Diet Barovia, right?
Okay.
So if you could imagine that, like it's misty and foggy out here. It's just kind of generally spooky.
Yeah.
But like it's not necessarily super bad yet. Like if you get closer into the Rotwood, it will get worse. But at this point, like it's just kind of like a gray, overcast days.
When I see that the sun is rising up and kind of get the fire going again, I will make some kind of like stew or something. I will also burn first level spell slot to make some new good berries, or some fresh ones.
All right. Well, hold on.
Okay.
You rolled that too. So, as the sun is coming up higher, and you're seeing it start to burn off, and you're like, "Oh man, I want to make a like a breakfast stew for my boy." He seems to be there. You've got plenty of raptor meat.
Ooh, okay.
You can make survival or a nature check, right? To like, if you want to, like, I'm gonna cut myself out some filet mignons.
All right.
Or something. But for the most part, like if you're just like, oh shit.
I mean, it might end up being some meat sludge for breakfast, but
yeah, right. I mean, like that's it. Like if you want to try and get yourself some prime cuts versus you're fine with meat sludge.
I mean, I'm going to 15. I'm gonna try to find some decent meat.
Okay.
Whatever I can off
you
of these.
Just did it right there. That 15.
Yeah, that's it.
You're a druid.
Yes.
And a druid would not be cool with just like, oh, here's all the choicest cuts of meat. Fuck the rest of it.
Oh, yeah. I definitely want to use everything that...
Yeah, right.
Like the bones, you can soak the bones in the stew, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, you really... and especially with that 15, that's easy enough, right? Like, you notice... Yeah, you make a hell of a stock in stew. I'll give you... Excellent. 4 rations.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, dang.
So you get 4 additional rations out of them. And that's 4 rations from the stew. So I'll say that the stew, because you go all out. You get the 4 rations for that. You get the 5 hides.
Ooh.
Because that's a survival, right? Yeah, so you get your 5 hides. The bones made some great stock. You can, if you want to keep them, you can. With that, like what you got here with your 15 and what you're noticing from this, because again, you've studied, you guys just fucking loved it. You guys were just back and forth in the library reading all about goddamn raptors all day. You're like, man, there's just not a lot of meat on these. Like these are, not only are they like starved, like something's different about the meat. It's not a fatty, kind of like just eating lizard, I guess. Really, like it's...
Yeah. That makes sense.
Even though I guess that's not what a dinosaur is. So, like, just an angry, it's probably got a very chickeny flavor to it. Yeah, so I guess then think of it that way, like as a chicken. So you get some good breast meat off these things, great thigh meat. You can really make some delicious chicken-based style dishes off this with got a heartier flavor to it. Again, this is not something though, and this is what is a bit interesting to me at least, is like this isn't something that people in the grotto do.
Right.
They don't really cook.
Yeah. This kind of passion comes from seeing some of the outside people, but also like kind of being on his own and realizing, being self-sufficient, but also like kind of discovered a little passion for it. It's like, oh, I can put a little effort into it and make it taste good.
Like self-sufficiency doesn't mean self-sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nice. All right. Well, awesome, dude. Well, that's great. If you consider it 2 days of ration, right? So it's 1 bowl. You can get 4 days of ration out of it. You're going to split it equally. then you guys can both get 2 days of ration, or you can each eat half a bowl and get aid.
Okay.
Right? Nothing crazy. You're not carrying a cast iron Dutch oven with you or anything like that. You're an adventurer. You got the Alliance. Even though you got the bag, so I guess you technically could.
Probably the same little
So does he?
thing that I made the tea with.
Yeah, okay, so you still got your little pot and you've got it in there. You've got these, you just basically are making up a hearty, like a chicken noodle with some root vegetable in there. Pretty good. It'll be good.
Nice.
It'll be a good breakfast, or what is to come.
So
It's not ominous at all.
It's not ominous. It's fine.
So-
Everybody has a fun time. It's like North Korea fucking happy fun times up in here, bud. Every day's a beach. We're gonna go waterboarding down at Guantanamo. It's gonna be a fun time. You'll love it.
you had me at beach.
Beach, please.
I will wait until around 10 o'clock or so, so he gets his full 6 at least.
Oh, okay.
You know, we're not getting an early start because I want to make sure he gets ample sleep.
Okay.
But I'm going to keep the
Very nice of
watch
you.
out until then,
All right.
as this breakfast is cooking up.
Give me another D20.
Corey rolled a 5.
Five.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Okay. Just as you've got your pot going, and you really can. So you got that. You're searing your steak meat, just making all these delicious senses, and you're actually working at like trying to keep the scent from awakening Elias.
Okay.
Because like as you're making this, you're like, oh,
You're like, oh man, this is yummy. So I will,
yeah, this is gonna be good.
if I do notice that, I'm like, oh man, this is going to wake him up. I try to waft some of his smell from his armor
Oh.
his way to like mask the good smell.
Oof.
Like, oh, he's probably used to
Like-
this. If that makes sense. Just like put his armor closer to his face so he gets the ripe.
And with that 5, Elias, man, your dreams are turbulent for one.
Ooh.
Not surprised, given the situation. I've watched Varis drop twice.
Yeah.
I buried a little girl's body that lived, like, it was just awful for her.
Yeah.
It's not been a good day.
And where you find yourself is sitting at the bar,
Okay.
not pandering to Dionysus, but the actual bar in the Alliance Hall with Solipsis and everybody else. And you're yourself, a grown man. That does seem odd because he seems somewhat offset. And you see Solipsis there, the half-elf Lucky, who's like, oh man, every time I go out, everyone just keeps dying. I'm the only one there. He's like the only one that ever comes back. So they call him Lucky all the time. He was one of the ones that came back when Solipsis didn't. You see Ludvania, young, kind of hot. I mean, she's already pretty attractive, but something about her in her youth just fiery and less of an angry taskmaster.
Okay.
And they're just laughing, but you can't really hear laughing. They're all sitting at the bar, they're laughing, they're having a good time. And as you sit there at the bar, seemingly stuck in your chair, you just hear crying. Like each one of their mouths is just weeping. It's not the words that you remember, though. It's kind of the poses. The heights are different. Things are odd. You're just in an odd spot. And then you turn around. You're not sitting on a chair anymore. You're sitting at a table at the house of a half-orc and a half-troll couple. And it's you and Solipsis and someone else, and they're just grilling up these thick steaks. Just this thick breakfast steak sitting on your plate, seasoned up, and you're just a kid hungry, and you're like, oh man, this is going to be a great day. Man, oof, that was such a good memory and such a good time. And your eyes come open. Still, after a full rest, go ahead.
I'm clicking it.
Yep, you click it. Go ahead and click it, bud. You earned it. After your full rest, you managed to come out of your nightmare thanks to the smell of the food.
Okay.
Oh, hey, bud.
Smells good, Varis.
Just trying to waft your own odor at you so you wouldn't smell.
You do then catch that, and you're like, oh, that's not good. You're like, oh, man. It's like, so you got that delicious meat sizzling. We got a fucking...
just kind of suck through. Kind of suck through the rest of the scent. I got it.
Yeah, it's just a delicious chicken. You're like, ooh. Well, no, not even snuck through the rest of the scent. More like, ooh, that is good. As you're waking up, that scent is taken from you.
Stolen.
It is stolen from you. And then you are assaulted with the stench of your armor.
You're like,
yeah, you're like, ooh, man, that's... And it's not like, oh, it's kind of fading, or like, oh, we're driving away from the fast food joint kind of thing. It is just gone. It's snatched out of your nostrils, nearly. You're like, wait, what happened to that? Boom! All of a sudden, armor stank into your face. Like a buttercup from hell.
What is it?
Oh,
Boom!
God.
Tough acting to acting.
Just kind of pushed my armor away. Like, oh God, I'm gonna put that on later. Okay.
Well, yeah. I thought you would like that smell.
All right.
That is you. Like, okay. Anyway.
You wanted to live like that.
I thought, yeah, you wanted that, right? Like.
I mean, you can still have tastes, and that is not to my taste.
Oh, my apology. I thought, you just like to bake in that, and that's how you.
It's.
Anyway.
Well, the armor's helpful. I don't wear it for the scent.
You don't wear that armor with your lady around, right?
Sometimes. I mean, when you get home from an adventure, what am I supposed to do? Hide from her?
Maybe hide the armor from her. I mean, that's just my opinion. There are many beautiful smells here in nature. Some awful. We're all different creatures. You do you. If you want that smell, that's you. That's fine. That's Elias. I smell that armor. It's pungent, but I'm like, that's Elias.
Thank you, Varis, for that wonderful picture you just drew. Very vivid.
You're welcome.
That's a mute.
That's you. I'm just picturing one of those like GQ or whatever like things. It's like Elias. Cologne.
GQ magazine. I haven't seen one of those in 20 years.
It's kind of like, so I just picture like Elias. He's just waking up. He's a stud. You get this stud of a dude here, like that GQ model. And you're like, oof, yeah, gross though. But it's real gross. And you get the elf off to the side. You're like, yeah, it smells like fucking sage and sandalwood. Fuckface. It's amazing. Evergreens, whatever.
It's like not all creatures smell great, and it's fine.
It's not. It's
okay.
I wouldn't say that I smell great, but my smell is great.
It is. Yes, you're not wrong there. Anyway, get a good rest. I was trying to.
I did.
Make sure you slept
It was,
long enough.
Well, I appreciate that. It was
It was a long night.
Little weird. It was a long night. How are your scars healing?
They'll heal in time.
You do find that, like, so what were the scars that you were taking, Chris? Like, or what's the scar that you took? Actually, yeah, you've had a couple of them here.
So his
just
neck.
in 24 hours. In 24 hours, he went down twice.
I can't remember what the first one was.
The first one
was
a
a
giant
stab,
battle axe.
right? Oh yeah. Oh, was it a battle axe in his like shoulder or something?
I think so.
Something along those lines.
I know he had a battle axe. I know that, or was it a hammer?
Right? Like
No, it was either
one
slashing or bludgeoning. It was one of because I know it was either an axe or a hammer.
Yeah, it was one of those
two.
hobgoblin guys, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
One of the main ones. We'll say right on his shoulder, almost like right above where somebody would get a tattoo. Maybe right there on the bone.
Just on top of the deltoid.
Right along the edge of your collarbone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah, just a good scar there. Just a slash, pretty thick scar. But then he's got like just a ridiculous amount, and they've probably healed up a little bit, so maybe they're not as red. But just the neck tattoo, you know, just like that spider web almost that's going up. That just like
just claws and
just
yeah. Like so, you do like when you see him, he does have let's say you have like poultices kind of on there. You've got like your just a simple leaf like bandages almost like you would see, you know, just kind of over the top of your wounds. The both of you, I mean, like you guys had dressed your wounds while you were napping and while you're back to like, you probably, you know, you're back to fighting strength. You do still have these like, he's got these bandages on the both of you. You're like, yeah, just good. Like mostly you though, Chris. Mostly Chris, you got a fucking bunch of fucking Elias is like, oof, hey, fucking strained my hip. Do you feel it? Like I pulled something in my hip. That was a little ouchies. A little ouchies.
It's a little tender. Just
got a little twinge. Got a little twinge in it. I think I really clipped my fucking little toe. And that guy as I was murdering my way through him.
Oh,
so I was slaughtering my way through everybody. I clipped my toe and it just kind of stings. How are you doing? You just got like all these bandages. These like leaf fucking bandages on you. You're like, oh yeah. Also had a rough time. I see. That's bad.
It's been better. but
no, Varis, it's all stories to tell.
Exactly. It's
look here. And Elias gonna lift up his shirt. See here on my side? That's from a basilisk when I went out with Solipsis once.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was didn't work out great. But that's how I met Hadalia.
Oh hey. Haven't heard this story. So you guys met on the battlefield then?
Oh no. No, I was brought back. I was brought back to town. It was kind of close. I almost didn't make it, but I did.
Hey, lucky guy.
Are you guys discussing this over breakfast?
Yes.
I
guess
so.
My question is, are you guys consuming your stuff or taking it into ration?
How many rations did you get, Chris?
So we got either 2 each, or we do the aid.
Well, you're the one that made it, so it's your decision.
I think the aid, right?
Up to you.
How does aid work? That's just temp hit points, right?
Yes. Or, well, no. Your maximum health goes up 5.
Yeah, which is different.
That's right. That's what the difference is. Aid gives you your maximum health goes up 5.
We'll share the bowl of that.
Okay. So temp, not really temp, kind of temp, but not really.
Mm-hmm. So you both get 5 to your base hit points. As you're eating it, you notice. Make perception checks, both of you. Constitution saving throws.
Oh God. Okay. Well, perception is 8.
Mm-hmm. That's not great.
Perception is 24.
Con save is 3.
Ooh, con save is 11.
Okay. All right. So as you're taking just a big old bite of that, Elias. Man, that is good. Ooh, it's almost like your teeth crack a little pepper, like a seed. Something about the seasoning used, the way it cooked. Doesn't agree with you. Your mouth explodes into flame. You really don't taste much of anything. And, oh man, it is not a pleasant eat.
Yeah, it's like, Varis. Maybe.
But it's one of those things like as you eat it, like as soon as it hits your gut, like even though it burns the way down and it hits in there, you're like, oof, but that was good though. Like it's one of those like, that was good. I guess I'll eat another. Sort of. But man, yeah, it's not a pleasant fucking time.
I understand. Varis, it's maybe a little less spice next time.
Yeah, okay.
Varis, as you take a bite, you're as an elf.
Mm-hmm.
You've had a couple hundred. Because how old are you again? Like,
my age is 148.
Oh, 148. So yeah, you're pretty young, right?
Yeah.
So, but you got a little bit of experience. You understand a bit about flavor. With the way elves work, with their whole like, I'll just dedicate everything to this, which you can't really do because you're also adventuring.
Mm-hmm.
You've had a lot of stuff. This has something that, you know what? With your druid nature, you can taste within this meat, there is some hint of ironwood.
Ooh.
Which is what is causing it to be so spicy, which at 11, you eat it. You can taste the spice. You're like, this was a bad choice. But it's not, it doesn't blow you out. It's not a 3.
It's not a 3.
It's not a 3 where you might want to worry about your poop the next day.
Right.
But you also, this is ironwood, and you taste it from the fact that, like, you guys eat the shrooms that kind of grow off the ironwood.
Okay.
So they do eat a lot of that, which is fairly bland. And then the seasoning, you wouldn't call it seasoning, but it's like eating meat closer to the bone.
Okay.
The closer it is to the ironwood tree, the better it kind of tastes, if that would make sense, right?
Okay.
I get it. It makes sense.
Just some of that.
But as you, like, with that, like, you've never tasted it like this, but you're like, oh, shit, well, that's what that is. It's like that cranked to, it's the first time you've ever just had kind of like a soft pepper, like just a little bit of pepper on something. And then also they make it in Carolina Reaper. And you're like, fuck,
Yeah.
It's not quite that bad for you with the Constitution save, but it is a bit more for Elias. But like that's kind of what you're getting out of this is like, oh, there's something in this meat.
Okay.
Has something to do like with the ironwood.
And he's like, well,
That's not natural.
So
or not something you've done before.
All right, good notes on that. I'm getting a very strong hint of some ironwood notes. Are you getting
Is that what that is? To me, it just tastes like hate.
Well, I mean that's a strong word. We don't like to use those kind of words around when we're talking about ironwood.
Habaneros were splintering in your mouth.
Yeah, I mean,
Elias. Every bite's like,
okay.
Tender and juicy and full of pain.
Next time, yes, a little on the spice side. I agree. I need to just hold back more. Okay. I'll try not to throw any of those. I was kind of throwing a lot of stuff in there.
You absolutely know from your roll from that 24. They're like, no, this is 100% the meat.
Oh, it's coming
doing
directly
this.
from the meat. Okay.
100% that it's all meat. It has nothing to do with what you've done.
Okay.
You can taste the ironwood. You can taste that it's coming out of this meat, and you also know it's not you've never tasted anything like that. It's never come up in your 140 years, and you've never heard anyone talk about it.
And the only way I would
are
know...
also not known for seasoned foods.
Right. And the only way I would know what of this taste is the mushrooms.
Yeah, is the fact that like you've been eating around those, like you know that it is just the like you rolled a. If you hadn't rolled so high, it would be overpowering.
Gotcha.
The flavor would be overpowering, but you caught like for whatever reason. Apparently, your guy is just a natural chef and caught the flavor palette of the fact that like, okay, well, here's the secret. Why are these creatures whitened? Because they're fucking subdued the ironwood.
Maybe in this instance, his flame
or the
flameness, his flameness,
as we're calling it,
coating his gut. So he's
Mister, you don't want to eat that wax. Maybe I do.
So he's like, well, it's definitely ironwood from this meat.
Sure. I'm sure, Varis, the flavor is very good if I could taste anything ever again.
Well, apologies. I'll do my best to tone it down, but this was, I'm pretty sure, directly the meat.
Sure? Why not? It's directly the meat. It's...
Maybe less meat next time, but also there's something strange about this.
Elias.
Oh God. Okay.
I mean, because of your you're like
9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Maybe you hope this. You're like, is this cramping good? Is this a good cramp? Maybe.
Is it just gas?
Man, it's so good. Such a delicious. I mean, because it's kind of like a brothy chicken soup, right? So, so imagine a delicious chicken ramen. But unfortunately, just it's so fucking hot on the back end, but so savory and delicious that you're just like, oh, it's good. Come on, man. And you can feel the salt. Like it tasted good, but now that I sit and think on it, is this salt like, oh yeah, it's just not your gut's not having a good time. But okay.
I imagine. I can 100% see that. Probably got the hiccups and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your breakfast. Enjoy it.
Yeah, right. What a great way to start the day.
Yeah, right? At least you got that long rest in you.
Yeah.
Those are bitches. Like technicalities.
Technicalities.
Technicalities, the law, whatever.
Yeah. All right, Varis. I'm gonna go get my prayers in, and then I'll get my armor on and we can head out.
I will say, just ponder on it. The animals of this area, there's something going on.
Yeah, I'll think on it through the fire in my mouth.
If you want to pray on it, also pray for your mouth. Apologies on that again. I'm going to kind of consult nature.
Okay.
You're having a fucking pretty great morning, man. Like you guys are up. You let them sleep in a little bit, so you didn't have to see the sunrise. You actually got to sleep in past sunrise, and you're up, and you're all comfy and sizzling, delicious food. Your nightmare was assuaged by the deliciousness of the smell of the food and
the delicious burning coal I just ate.
Yeah. So you guys are awake, alert. Corey?
Yep.
Where do you go for your prayers? I can't see any of the map, so don't worry about that. But more is it, or you just let me know?
I just kind of walk into the woods a little deeper.
All right.
Do my prayers.
Find a little solemn, a little place by yourself off.
Yeah.
Away. Okay. Take a knee. Draw your sword. Place it tip first into the ground. Even though people are always like, that's bad for you. Like, fuck off. I stack bodies. Don't tell me what to do with my sword.
That's what I do.
Like, I was chosen as a champion of the gods. I think pretty much whatever I do is correct.
Yeah, right? Like,
yeah.
And you reach out. The will of the gods is a fickle thing. And you know that abandoning your oath, burning it down, breaking it by doing something is tantamount to like turning your back on the gods.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that you'd be cast down,
Mm-hmm.
forced to subsist off something you just can't really quite grasp. You couldn't imagine, really, what your life would be like without Hestia. Not just because, I mean, you're not a cleric, right? Like, so it's not that you would typically have, or not all paladins would have such a deep love for their goddess, would be a better way. But you know that you feel her presence, man. In a world full of believers, you are absolutely confident in your feeling her. And that's why when you consider what happened to that girl, to feel a soul ripped away, it doesn't feel right. And you can feel her anguish and anger.
Okay.
And by her, I mean Hestia.
Yeah.
You can feel your goddesses, the anguish and the anger of it. Kind of just almost a riling feeling of like, man, something has to be done about this. But also an infinite sadness in the thought that like that girl will never know Hestia's embrace. In fact, make a religion check.
Oh God. Okay. 19.
Hey, nice.
All right. Do you know a bit, at least, about how it kind of works? Like you go to each person's demi-plane of here, like the humans, their gods, they all live up on Olympia. You also know that unclaimed souls go to what's called the fugue plane, where they become part of the weave, basically, part of the wall,
Okay.
part of the separation. They just dissolve into a nothing, right? Like there's nothing more for them. The only thing kind of worse than that, right? Because I mean, you can always sell your soul to a devil and become a lemur and go through the different stages to come up and become a archdevil maybe someday. But really, pretty hard to destroy a soul. You can trap them in soul coins. You can use them for different things on occasion, but just to sever one's touch from a god, make an insight check.
Okay. 5.
You know what, man? You got a lot of feelings coming in, dude. Like, it was wild. You're like, whew, shit. You know, like, I mean, it's not like she talks to you every day or anything like that. You're not crazy. But yeah, like, it was just like a fucking load of feelings. And you just kind of feel warm and tingly, but also like maybe it's an uncomfortable sort of way. Maybe it's not as great, like more questions than answers. Didn't feel great disconnecting there from your prayers. Varis, do you have your
Spells? Yep.
that's what I say. All right, excellent. Then with that, you guys, what is the plan?
We only have one path to tread, because all the others are obscured, and searching blindly won't help anybody.
Let's find this troll.
Hmm.
Or
Maybe
troll.
Calibron can give us some insight when we get back, but I know he won't give us any insight unless we bring him what he asked for.
Yes, indeed.
You guys gotta pick a direction.
Yeah, north. That's the direction.
There are many different dangerous things in the woods. You guys know this. But as you're wandering along, it's dimmer and more spooky, and there's a thin mist on the, around the ankles or whatever, and then off in the distances you can kind of see the mist, but that is what it is. But it is heading north, kind of along the river. The river would be off up your good ways away, right? from it. It's off that way. That makes sense.
I understand. So, Varis, you ever fought a troll before?
You know, I haven't.
I haven't either.
I've heard some stories from the druids and some of the alliance members, even of just different tales about them. But
yeah, they say they can be tough to take down. That's
did we learn anything about it?
No, we did not. We didn't roll high enough.
Okay.
It didn't really go well
Because there
for
are
you guys.
things the player I know about trolls that Elias does not.
That's
trying
kind
to
of
keep
what
that
I was
in mind.
trying to think of like, did we gain any knowledge beforehand? But yeah, I think you're right. I don't think we really did. Like as we're walking, I will say like, it's getting harder and harder to keep some of these things in, some of these demons, if you will, from coming out.
Oh, well, again, as long as you can control it, I don't really see a problem. Solipsis wouldn't have either.
Well, that's kind of the problem, though. I don't know if I can control it.
Well, don't worry, buddy. I'll be here to help talk you down, if it comes to that.
If I somehow turn into a dragon or something, talk me down. And if I just start burning down the forest or something, just take me out.
Hestia will guide my blade as she sees fit.
I need you guys to both give me perception checks.
All right.
What you got? And then tell me what they are.
I got a 5 on my perception check.
But
Got a
how many
24.
How many times are you gonna? I need you to stop rolling 5.
Yeah.
I mean, I rolled a 1 twice in a row. 1 on insight and 1 on perception.
It's real not good. It's not good luck, bud.
Not a good look.
I know, right?
Not good luck. Good to we're gonna be 100%.
I mean, it kind of makes sense though. He's still kind of off because of the things that happened over the past day.
Oh yeah. Yeah, right. Like I mean, you guys are not having a great time.
Yeah.
Oh, Varis is having a great day. Yesterday was that, crappy. But today so far, it's coming up Millhouse.
Fucking Millhouse, isn't it?
24 on that perception, by the way.
Good to have a spotter, especially when I can't see anything, apparently, just off my own world.
You're 5. You're just kind of lost in the conversation. It's nice to find somebody and actually be able to kind of actually just talk shop. You guys are getting a chance to talk and feel each other out. And so for a brief moment, man, it's kind of nice.
For a brief moment.
Varis.
Yeah.
With your 24, you beat as you guys are talking and you're having a pretty close moment. Your eyes flick out and you notice coming out of the mists on either side of the road, just odd-looking silhouetted shapes moving in quick jerking motion, all very unnatural, and they're making their way toward you.
Oof. As soon as I see that, while we're walking, still talking, hit Elias on the shoulder to get his attention and kind of point it out.
Are you guys where you're at?
Elias will be walking just a little bit ahead of you.
Okay.
Because he's seen you drop twice. He wants to make sure that you stay behind him.
Fair
Hey,
enough.
man, can I just talk to you real quick? Yeah, no, you guys are just...
He's just like power walking.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, no. Yeah.
We can talk from here, man. That's cool. I know what I'm doing. It seems weird. No, it's not. All right, I got you. All right, so right where you guys are. Okay. Go ahead and roll some initiative, gentlemen.
You gotta wait for your token to show up the turn order, Chris. But I see you got a 5. There's a lot of 5s in this list.
God damn, is that what you guys rolled? Come on. All right.
Yeah. It's not great.
It's not great, dude.
Oh man, there's a lot of stuff.
Hopefully my attack rolls end up being better than this.
Yeah, I hope so.
I really hope so too. You guys were like, who should take a fucking steaming grumper in this turn order? And you guys were both like, I'll do it. You guys are just so deep into your bromance. Like, you caught it. You're not surprised, you point. But that's when you see it. You see shambling out of the mists. These thin, emaciated corpses of varying levels of decay. They're wearing still old armor. They're covered in dirt. These are not fresh. But you do know that the dead walk out here sometimes.
Ah. Oh, it's just these. Yeah. Just these guys.
Dead, huh?
Mm-hmm. Alive.
Okay.
They seem to be wearing the armors of hundreds of years ago.
I see.
I mean, also, like, it's not, like, good. Like, it's all busted up, and some of them have arrows just sticking out of them. And they're just kind of slowly moving and shuffling along and jerking style movements where you can put it together pretty quick, because they... Wait, which one of you rolled well?
Chris.
Chris. Yeah, it's Chris. You're the one that puts that together.
Nice. I put it together.
Yeah, don't let him take your
Get off me,
board.
Elias.
There, back up, Drum.
Okay.
But it is your turn, Elias. Yeah.
It's old armor.
All right.
Watch out.
Elias is going to draw his sword, pull his shield. Hey. Watch yourself, Varis. 5, 10, 15.
Watch out, the armor's rusty. Could cause tetanus.
It can cause tetanus.
That's tetanus.
Watch that tetanus.
So Elias is going to attack old boy right in front of him. 16?
Oh yeah, that gets it.
Oh, good. I was a little concerned. 11. Slash.
You come down at him, and you notice like he makes no effort to move or to do anything, and your blade clashes right into like the loose joint in the armor at the shoulder and comes down halfway through the neck piece. And as you pull the blade free, it just seems like moving forward.
That's less than great. That is it. Bonus action, turn my sword into the Holy Avenger. Okay. I thought you were going to run up right in the middle of him, Chris. Like, what the fuck, man?
Just get me.
I'm gonna go ahead and go
"Oh, God."
right here. I'm out. I'm going up.
I'm gonna run into the center and then back out. I want to see how many attacks of opportunity I can take.
Exactly. I'm just gonna run right around everything. So the plan is from here to here, 30 feet.
Okay.
So boom, right up in their face. You got that group? I got this group.
Oh
And
my
then
god.
little pincer move.
Nice.
Leroy Jenkins. Well, it's
Oh my God.
more
Oh
Varis.
shit.
As he's running, he's just like, time to unleash the beast. And you kind of see his hair kind of get that coal-like darkness, cracks in his dreads, and a little bit on his skin turns darker as he casts burning hands on this line of guys. So in the fiery cone of 15 feet, from self to 15 feet.
Okay, so that will get all three of them.
Yeah. I hold out my hands as they begin to glow red. And each creature in the 15-foot cone must make a dex save of 14.
Well, I mean, they look spry, but looks can be deceiving.
And they take half
Maybe.
on a success.
Okay.
One more negative, if you could, please. Oh, well, there it is.
Elias, you would also kind of see in this moment. Varis doesn't seem like he's playing around anymore. He's kind of letting loose.
What was your DC?
The DC is 14 for the dex.
Oof. Not a single one of them makes it.
Ooh. Okay, so the full damage is 12.
Just to be clear, I just want to make sure, real quick, for my own. You've decided to use your fire powers twice now, right?
When did I use the fire?
You
Did I use it
first
last
used
night?
it
in the hobgoblin attacks the first time you used it.
Remember where
yes.
you learned
So-
what it did,
Yeah. So this is
and now you're using
second.
it again. Yeah, the fire just rips over the top of them, roiling and burning at their flesh. They seem
cool about it.
not cool about it, but like they are unimpeded in it, even as the fire burns out. You also notice though that your fire, it cuts through and is still kind of like crackling in them a little bit,
Cool.
but not like it was before. If that makes sense to you.
Is that like my fire is a little bit different, or the more of the fact of it's just hitting them and
You know that your guy's fire burns life force, right? Like souls,
oh yeah,
right? We
So
talked about
say-
that. It's in your notes. It was in your.
yeah.
It's different because they don't have souls. They're zombies.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That's all.
I would have done a turn undead, but I don't have turn undead. I have turn the faithless.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
Yeah,
that kind of
super-
paladin either.
Yeah, not the paladin, bud. Sorry.
100% not that guy.
bodies.
I was
You
like,
got Fade,
oh man,
you got Fade and Fiends around. I'm all about it.
because I was like at the beginning of this, I was like, shh, I'm just, I might do a little thing and then just let Corey just, kind of
Smoke
do his
some fucking
thing.
undead. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was my thought too. Until I looked at my she was like, "Oh, I don't have turn undead." That kind of
Yeah.
sucks.
When
good.
you charged right up there, I was like, okay, bold strategy. You don't have action surge, but I want to see what your plan is. Like, oh, okay, you're saying.
I almost was like, well, I'll let Corey get this and just kind of set back.
So, bonus action, anything?
No, it's got nothing for that.
The run in front of you goes for its slam attack. Varis,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay.
18.
Yes, I'll do it.
It goes for a swing down on you.
I think
All
they're
right, so you can see the ones behind it, right? So it's going to be basically all three of them go, or the
okay.
next two. So the one behind it's going to move up next to you. He'll make an additional attack. All right, I'll just use 20 d20.
Oh, did you say damage on that first one? Sorry.
Ooh, no, I didn't.
Because you got the 18 to hit, right?
Well, the next one's going to be a 10, so it doesn't hit you.
Oh.
But yes, the first one was the 18, and did the damage grow out? No, it did not. All right, so you're going to take 4 damage.
Oh.
All right, and the second one that attacks you, same slam attack. You get the 10, like I said. Misses you.
Yep.
Next guy. He also goes in for a slam attack, but you cotton on to what they're doing. You're like, nah, not today, son. So the next one rolls up on you. They're gonna be just going down. Just imagine the ones around you are attacking you, Elias. You will,
Got you.
and they will maneuver as they need. But first attack, that ain't gonna do it. Next one, no, oh my god, dude. Okay, hey, roll a high or low.
Hi.
Ooh. All right. You do not get to automatically crit, but you do get a retaliatory strike if you want to roll an attack.
I will take it.
As one of them just kind of stumbles at you and gonna zombie it up because goddamn, they all were just begging for it. But yeah, go for it.
13?
Yeah.
Hit? Okay.
Yes.
5 slashing.
Give them 5 slashing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just easily like, get out of here.
Like,
Trying to walk here. Come on.
yeah, children of my village have better attacks than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of thing. I got it.
So who's up next?
Me. Yeah, me.
All right.
So I'm gonna attack the same one I attacked before.
All right.
Oh God. 8. Next.
That's gross.
I know it's less than great.
Sad face.
I rolled a 2. It's okay.
I mean, not a 1 though. So
It's not a
good on
1.
you.
Yeah, at least it wasn't a 1.
Not too shabby.
All right.
I've rolled 3 1s. I've yet to roll a single 20 this entire game. That's okay.
It's fine. It's whatever.
It's all good.
It's not like the lives of others depend on it.
Right.
Chris, what do you got? You're up next, right?
Yeah.
Unless you got a bonus action, Corey. Elias,
No,
you got anything for your bonus?
No.
All right.
No.
Varys, what do you got for me?
Alrighty. I think Varis is going to finally use a bonus action
Yeah.
to cast Flame Blade
Ooh.
as his scimitar comes out.
Mm-hmm.
It's just in my free hand, apparently. So you invoke a fiery blade in your free hand. Blade is
Okay.
same size and shape as the scimitar. Concentration 10 minutes. If you let go of the blade, and you can get it back as a bonus action if you want. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right. So the one that was directly in front of me. Yeah. So bonus action is summoning the blade, and the action will be using the blade.
Yes. Should be.
Oh. 14 maybe?
Yep.
All right. It'll be. Oh, that's weak. 5 fire damage.
Could be worse. You could have missed altogether.
Yeah, could have missed altogether. But seeing those ones out of that 3.
5?
Yeah.
All right. And you're attacking with your flame blade?
Yeah.
All right. Your blade cuts in hot. Doesn't it jump?
I don't know. That's a different spell. That's green flame blade. This is just regular flame.
Oh. We said that these guys rushed in around you.
If I had more cantrips, I would have taken it. But actually, druids don't have it. I don't think.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they do or not. But you really, like, as you cut into them, you can see the smoldering line through the body. Like, had it been a living person, you would have ended him.
Taken its soul, seared its soul.
Yeah.
I
basically.
focus on that.
Like, you keep that in mind as it comes at you.
Hell yeah. I do a jovial chin tap.
Come at me, fool!
Come at me, have at you, but have at me.
I'm gonna start calling you Ezreal 2.0.
Haha.
11 doesn't do it.
11 doesn't do it.
9 doesn't do it.
Unfortunately, it would have just beat that 11. The
Dirty 20.
The dirty 20 will actually get in there.
Yeah. All right. Fine. Whatever. Takes 7 damage. It's fine.
I'll take it. And my concentration. Flame blade done.
Oh.
That was a waste.
You got 1 attack with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got the 1.
Dealt 5 damage.
Well, you beat
So,
the
7
amount of
damage to
damage.
me?
Yeah, you only took 7.
That's not bad. I'm still doing all right.
The next slam comes down to Elias. 12
Well,
gonna
will
do
not
it.
do it.
Wait, can you see my rolls?
Yep.
Oh, I fixed that. Next one comes down. It's not going to be a 10, but it will be an 18.
That'll do it.
You take 3. And come on, man.
Gross. You touched me.
Yeah, it's
It
disgusting.
touched me.
Put his peasant fingers on me. How gross. I feel like there's pores on me. Oh, wait, who did you? Wait, you attacked one of them, right?
So, one in front of me took 11, and the
Okay.
one on the left took 5.
There we go. Let's get these. So you're not just being like, oh man, I feel like I'm just running up this hill.
I mean, all right. I'll attack the one in front of me again.
Nice.
Gotta get rid of these guys so I can go and make sure Varis
And the
doesn't
one to
die.
your left, you said?
No, the one directly to the top. All right.
Man,
So I'm
almost
hoping
dead,
a
but now you
22
got it.
hits.
Yes, it does.
Okay. For 12 damage, which is max.
Yeah, you slice completely through him.
Okay.
Nice.
Bonus action?
No bonus action, no movement.
Varys?
For the moment, I like where I'm at.
All right. So scimitar at the guy in the middle. Same guy I was hit before. 15.
Yep.
Excellent. For 8 damage. Regular blade
Oh,
is better
yes.
than a fire blade.
You slice the burn. So you see the left where you're burning the blade. It fucking scorches its way through, and it's easy enough to just follow on, strike, same thing again, right through it, and complete the cut. And the
Nice.
zombie
Just focusing on that. Ha!
drops dead.
Finally! Hell yeah! I got one!
Good. You got 2 more.
So do you! I'm gonna use my bonus action for my net for the one on the left here.
One left. Ooh, okay.
See
We're gonna give
if I
him the
can beat
old
his...
Netzaruski.
Ooh, that was a good roll. 17?
Yeah, that'll do it.
As the net
He is
covers his
restrained.
body.
As you're like, oh shit, throw a nut down on top of him. He's like,
I got one!
Good.
you can see
fighting.
the mud caking off. Like as your net comes down, it just knocks free mud, and you can just see it caking off the side of this old elven helmet of probably, a couple thousand years ago, just some guy.
Oh man.
Yeah. But he's trapped up in the net now. Which one was that? Again, this one.
The one on the left there.
A little left here. So
Yeah.
give him the old net clicky clacker. Kaboosh.
Douche.
All right. Bonus.
That's it.
That was your bonus action, right?
Yep.
Any movements?
Not now, I don't think.
He's going to make his. Did you say it's a strength saving throw
It
to
is
get out of this?
10,
Let's go
I
check
believe.
what those are.
Double check that. Yep.
Zombies would have to make the
DC is 10.
So whatever. Yeah. Alrighty. He attempts to get it off of him, which he does. The zombie is easily able to like throw it aside. It seems less of like cognizant effort and more of the fact that it just sort of like trying to tear it apart. It just kind of ended up gathering it around itself, and then the skin sloughed off both hands,
Oh.
and it just took the net down off with it. The degloved little skeletal hands are like, ah, sweet. Back to murder.
I'm gonna have to
Just
clean
so
that
you
net
know.
pretty good now.
Yeah.
That is going to be its action, though. So.
Yeah.
Only we had a wizard with prestidigitation.
That's true.
The one beside you, though, he is grumpy face about what's going on. We're not grumpy face enough, so it doesn't really matter.
You assume he's grumpy faced, but his.
I thought he was. Maybe I was
Yeah.
mistaken.
That's
Perhaps.
just his resting.
It's hard to tell because of all the rot on the
This
face.
is the rot. This one, he's grumpy face. Nope, no, he's not. You're right. I don't know shit about it. And the next one, 15. Does that get you?
Does not.
Yeah, cool, man. Well,
Block it with my shield.
yeah, Elias, you see these two undead. They're just coming at you, just kind of windmilling their arms,
Okay.
if you will, like this, trying to climb down, and you are easily just. The timing is almost rhythmic for you as you're just kind of like bouncing their different things off, like kind of twisting your shield a little bit, being like dun 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 dun. For like it doesn't really seem to be that big of a problem, but you're up.
Okay. All right. So the one that I hit before with the 5 damage.
Yeah, never
I attack
made
that
threes in my life. Yeah.
I know the feeling.
20.
20, dirty 20.
Yeah, they'll get them.
Okay. 4, 7 slashing.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
You destroy him.
Hey.
Nice. Got another one.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
And Elias. Now you know what? I'm gonna stay right there.
All right. Varis, you're up.
My formerly netted guy. I think I'm gonna go after him with my scimitar. for a dirty 20.
That'll do it.
For 6 damage.
You give him a very nasty looking cut. Again, probably would have killed him if he was alive.
Ooh.
But he is,
Cut you, old
unfortunately,
man.
not.
That'll be it.
He is going to try and reciprocate.
Gotta bring the high heat.
It brought the opposite eye. It brought yet another 3 to this fucking table. Apparently, playing a great game called the Dice Roller. I click it, it rolls 3s. Here we go. 16 does that get you?
That does it. 50% hit rate, not too bad. I can survive that.
Yeah, so this guy misses. This guy gets you. That's going to be a 4 damage.
Expected more.
Attack. Yeah, I did too. A little worse.
Don't worry, buddy. We're in the same boat.
Yeah, I'm right here with you. But glad you guys got that rest in. He comes after you then, Elias, with his slam attack. Yes, I could. Oh, wait, no. Does a 13 do it?
It's not.
Doesn't.
No.
Elias, you're up.
Elias is like a spiky turtle.
Yeah, just like just kind of throwing his little busted arms against you. You know, like it's wielding like the rusted hilt of a weapon. You know, probably was a fairly nice sword at one point, but now it's just rotted away, pitted metal that is just bashing and flaking against your shield. You're like, oh my god, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I know this one. I knew it. I knew this song. I knew this one. You're up.
Okay, I'm gonna attack old boy now.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not gonna do it. Oh no, 10
Yeah.
Hey.
for 11 slashing.
Whoa.
Ooh. Well, this one, which seems relatively unscathed, until you put a deep gash, like from the top of the hip up through the gut, and which it does have a bit of a bulbous, like kind of gut. And as you split it open, you just see like rotted rope, sort of intestine, just fall out and then turn to dust around it. That seems
sure it smells great. I'm sure it smells so wonderful.
Bonus action?
No bonus action. I am gonna take my movement 5-10. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yep. Embarrassed?
Alright. I'm gonna attack the same netted guy, or previously netted guy on the left. The scimitar for 15.
Yep.
To hit for weak 5 damage.
Yeah, still enough.
Hey!
He barely had anything left. As you once again slice through with your scimitar, just finishing your cuts is really what it seems.
Cutting deep.
Bonus action?
Bonus action will be yelling, "That's number 2!
Mine are bigger.
It's not about the size, it's about the girth."
Mine are bigger than that regard as well.
How's 16 feel for you?
For me, feels good.
Yeah.
Feels like a hit.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. I mean, how unfortunate. It looks like you're gonna...
That's Elias's fault, because he was distracting me.
You take 4 damage.
My fault.
Hey, I'll take 4 damage.
Yeah, you'll take.
Well,
The weakest zombies. Like, multi-tackle, just use one and fucking do nothing. Goddamn sense. Whatever.
he's looking bloody.
Whatever,
though.
zombies. You look a little bloodied,
Look a little bloody, but still strong.
but still strong. You see yet another fist come down easily. You're like, "Ding." Oh, you can get like 2 sounds out of this one. Yeah, just fine. Just having a grand old time over there. Apparently, they just cannot get above the. Well, I mean, that one got to a 6. So you thought it'd go somewhere, but it didn't. Anyways, you're up.
Okay, wing on him again.
Mhm.
17.
That's it.
Yep. And 12 damage.
Oh, that might actually. Yep. You are able to cleave him in twain as well.
Nice. So, let's see here. So I got my movement. All right. Got 3 coming to help you.
Ooh.
Yeah, are you coming to just observe?
Nope.
Observe this? Sweet.
Nope.
Sweet, as I swing with the scimitar for 24.
That's how you fucking do it.
I'm gonna roll advantage to see.
Yeah, you have advantage. You might get crit.
No crit, unfortunately.
Okay, no.
Like, why would you get
It'll be
advantage? But,
7
I see
damage
now.
there. I really need that to be enough, but I know it's not.
It might be.
It might be.
I don't think.
And
it's
as
taken
you give a twirl, like you slice up, you're like, I got it. And as you slice up, you see your scimitar blade just start going up through the bottom of the stomach as well. This one isn't as distended, but it does still like rip open this kind of rotting body. Slices up the old armor. It can't stand up to your fucking blade as it peels open.
Ha
And you slice through this corpse's chest cavity, and it comes out, and it just kind of clips the lower jaw, and it takes the jaw with it.
Ooh.
And it just sits there, I should say, stands there with its jaw missing and its chest cavity open, and it goes, and just kind of takes an attack. Well, do you have any
That's all I
bonus
got.
action? No? Yeah, all right, yeah.
I just kind of look at my sword with the jaw still on it, like, that's gonna be hard to clean.
You're like, ha ha, and it's like, and it's gonna move towards you. Nice. 13 gonna do it?
Nope, actually.
Then it's gonna be Elias as its crippled body is like, just all split open, head kind of like leaned back, so it's just kind of looking with its shriveled dead eyes under its helmet down at Varis, trying to pot him as he's keeping it back with his blade, just cutting into it, and it just seems unaffected. You're up, Elias.
All right, I'm gonna swing on him.
Paris says, I got his jaw.
Nat 20.
Oh, jeez.
You know what, bud?
What?
How do you do it? How do you do it?
So
How do you end this pathetic creature's life?
I'm assuming he has like no health left.
He has 1. He had 8 health. Chris rolled 7, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Are you fucking serious?" All right.
Oh.
So Elias, looking at this pathetic creature, just kind of like bump it with its shield so it falls down. And he's gonna put his blade in the back of its head. Like, okay, well.
Well, I mean,
Goddamn! What a way to waste a nat 20.
I know.
Yeah, a little bit.
Elias, I know you're gonna count that, but that was mostly mine. I took the jaw. I've got the jaw right here on the sword.
I mean, close only counts in horseshoes and fireballs, my friend.
I've no idea what that means, but I do know about fireballs, and they are delicious.
Now hold on. Are you telling me that horseshoes is not a game in this world?
I know of not what you speak.
Okay, anyway.
Maybe in
You
the
know what, I
Alliance
will-
area.
I will say, yeah, like maybe it's a game that you would see in the Alliance, but as I would think about it, like as a druid, you wouldn't just throw around iron
Fair.
because it's fun, you know, like you wouldn't do that. So yeah, he probably was like, what?
Yeah.
What? Horses don't wear shoes. You're an idiot.
Like, yeah, we can throw fireballs, but I don't know.
I've seen a horse. They've never worn a shoe a day in their life.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Unless you go to the Fey realm, those animals are crazy. All
That's,
sorts of things.
I don't really deal too much with those faithless foes.
He kind of holds it in because he kind of almost takes a little bit of offense to that.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, fucking deep here. All right, fucking one sour night, and you guys are like, oh, I mean, just fuck your entire nation. Yes, that's where you come from.
He's not. You have to understand, Elias isn't saying it as an insult.
Oh, I
He's
know.
saying it as an observation.
That's why
Elias has
Varys
charisma,
isn't-
doesn't he?
That's
He
why-
does.
He has
He's got-
wisdom.
He does have wisdom.
Yeah, so he's not a dick.
No.
That's
He's not,
Socrates.
he's not trying to be a dick.
Right.
That's not the goal here. Yeah, it's just
And that's
yeah,
why
they're faithless. Yeah.
I'm
that's why Varys doesn't say anything
just letting
to
you
it.
know. Just letting you know that they're
I know.
fucking faithless. Yeah, no, I get what you're going on. Just giving you a hard time. But yeah, so you guys murder that. Do you guys want to go? It's almost 1. So we can call it.
I think it's a good stop here.